Hi, I'm Lindsay with My Better Batch, and today you're in for a treat. We are making French toast cookies. Now, not only are these cookies absolutely delicious, they are super simple to make, which is actually my favorite part. Let's get baking. If you've watched any of my recipes, you know I love when a shortcut will lead to something spectacular. We recently made a conversation heart cookie where we took a sugar cookie base and added to it. We also did our take recently on a chocolate dipped strawberry cookie using a chocolate chip cookie base and some freeze-dried strawberries. Today's recipe is no different. We are gonna take a sugar cookie base, and to that base we will add some maple extract, we'll add a little bit of cinnamon, and then we will top it all off with a homemade maple icing. Let me show you what you'll need. To make these cookies, you'll need 1 package of sugar cookie mix prepared according to package instructions, 1.5 teaspoons of maple extract, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1/4 cup of sugar. To make the icing, you'll need 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk. Let's start by making our cookie dough. Today I am using a stand mixer to speed things along, but you could also do this by hand or using a hand mixer. Just go ahead and pour your sugar cookie mix into the base of the stand mixer with a paddle attachment and follow the package instructions. Today I'm using a 16-ounce mix that calls for 8 tablespoons of softened butter and 1 egg. Before I turn the mixer on, I'm also going to add 1.5 teaspoons of maple extract, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. The combination of maple extract and these spices smell so good already. We are ready to start mixing on medium-low speed until the cookie dough forms. This could take a few minutes, and at times it may feel like it never will come together. Unlike a homemade cookie where we cream together the butter and sugars, add an egg and vanilla, etc., we need to give our dry mix some time to absorb that butter and egg. Your dough will look crumbly, but slowly those crumbs will get larger and larger until the dough forms. See, I told you this was pretty simple. Our cookies are ready to be scooped. Today I'm using a 1.5 tablespoon scoop. I'm gonna go ahead and scoop all of my cookies at the same time. We are gonna place 8 cookies onto each cookie sheet, but before they head into the oven, we wanna roll each dough scoop into a ball and then roll each sugar cookie ball into granulated sugar just like this. Our cookies are headed into a 375-degree oven for about 10 minutes. Now, what completes a fluffy piece of French toast? Well, to me, it's a generous amount of maple syrup. So while our cookies are in the oven, we are gonna go ahead and prepare the maple icing that we will top our cookies with. So in a medium bowl, go ahead and add 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk. I'm gonna whisk these ingredients together until combined. Now remember, if your icing is too thick, you will slowly add some milk, and if your icing is too thin, go ahead and add some additional powdered sugar. Our cookies have come out of the oven, and I'm gonna allow them to cool on a rack for about 15 minutes. It's important that you allow the cookies to cool before icing them to avoid all of the icing melting and sliding off your cookie. I've placed my maple icing in a small bowl, and now I'm just gonna carefully dip the tops of each cookie into the icing just like this. They look so pretty. You may wanna give the cookies another 10 to 15 minutes to allow that icing to set. These cookies smell so good. They have filled my kitchen with the aroma of maple and cinnamon. I have anxiously been waiting to finally give them a try. Now, no one will ever believe that this cookie started with a pre-made cookie mix. If you have a shortcut that you use in your own kitchen when it comes to cookie baking, I would love to hear about it. Be sure to leave it in the comments below, and as always, make sure you hit that like button and be sure that you're subscribed. I'm Lindsay with My Better Batch. Thanks for baking with me today. So good. Yeah. Now, these cookies are really good. Okay, can we try again?